Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Sidekick Tarot. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. It's going to be a general reading, so everything. Actually, no, it's not going to be a general reading for you. It's going to be a general reading for who you may be dealing with and what they're up to. And for more tarot readings after this, go ahead and check out my wife's channel at Val53 Tarot. She's review as well. Thank you. I'll be starting by pulling their current or overall energy. And then we'll be going into clarifiers. Okay, I'll get the cards out first, and then I'll begin. Jeez. Okay. Jumping into this, Gemini, right away what they're showing me, there's definitely been some sort of breakthrough and realization here that they've had, or kind of some sort of information that they've stumbled upon that is, well, whatever this is, it's showing up as a little bit difficult for them to digest and work with and kind of think about moving forward, because there is some sort of difficulty here with a bit of struggle, a bit of difficulty, challenge, possibly within themselves over this. Because ultimately they're showing me they're not too sure exactly what their next step or plan of action is going to be. And so right now they're choosing to kind of focus on just more so staying grounded and centered and not kind of losing themselves to themselves. Now, that being said, they are choosing to kind of take a step back here and watch and observe and see how things are unfolding, which I do see that there is quite this adamant energy and this desire to stand their ground and fight for something here, which I do see that they are getting pretty much... they're gaining balance within themselves emotionally and mentally, which is good, because whatever's going on, it kind of feels like it threw them off for a little bit, but then they kind of gathered themselves, and then they're moving forward towards some sort of financial endeavor or possible project here that they are working on. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into clarifiers and see what we can find. Okay, so something kind of threw them off track a little bit, but then right away they kind of put themselves right back on track. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, they had to sit with that. Whatever that truth is, they had to sit with it a little longer. They're like, where am I truly at with this? Where am I truly at with this? Okay. Difficulty. There's difficulties working with this. Like I said, difficulty is focusing on, okay, well, what does that mean for the future? What does that mean for where things are headed? Oh, wow. Okay, they're interesting. Yeah, they definitely work through that difficulty, though. They work with it. They work with it, and they're showing up quite confident. Like, okay, well, they're working with it so much that they're slowly becoming confident, but also actually pretty fulfilled and happy and content on their own. What is that? Like, they want to be happy, that's for sure. Yeah, right now they're kind of like, I'm just going to take it slow. I'm going to take things slow. I'll focus on my happiness, my fulfillment, but I'm going to take things real slow, be cautious and aware of what I do. Okay, here we go. What they are watching and observing is the connection between the two of you. It's between the two of you. So they're keeping their eye on you. They're keeping their eye on you, Gemini. But ultimately what they're saying is there's a connection here, but they're not too sure exactly what that connection means. That's fascinating. They're not too sure exactly what it means. There's a connection, but it's neither positive nor negative. It's more so they're kind of just neutral about this. But they definitely want to keep their... That's fascinating. They definitely want to keep their guard up. Okay, they want to keep their guard up, and that's because there is something here that they are still in the process of dealing with and working through. And I feel like, again, it is that difficulty or that challenge to focus on the future, possibly between the two of you or just the future in general. But ultimately, they are considering the connection between the two of you. But at the same time, they're like, I'm going to kind of keep this at a distance. Even though they're emotionally not happy about it, they're going to keep it at a distance. Yeah, yeah. I feel like they work through it, though. Once again, they work through it. Okay. Yeah, they're saying, okay, understandable. But again, that what they're saying is that fire and that fight within them is actually pushing through the emotional difficulties within this. Okay, so they're working with the truth and they're working with their emotions and they're kind of getting themselves together. And they're headed towards some sort of shift or transformation. Definitely a spiritual transformation. Oh, geez. They want to work on themselves, that's for sure. But it's interesting though, because then the next energy is they're working on it, but it's almost like it's very difficult. This is fascinating. How is it that difficult? I'm not too sure. It's almost like as if it's causing them to confront certain things about the connection between the two of you, or the certain things about they themselves, and it's bringing some stuff up. This definitely almost feels like they're not too sure what the connection is between the two of you, but they are having almost like what's this called, shadow work to do, and that's what's being brought up for them to focus on. Wow. I'm curious as to what this connection is, but there's that. Goodbye.